Hello, I am Tammy Gingro, and I want to thank you for coming to this group and watching this video. I have got something so very exciting to share. We are launching a 30-day online virtual retreat for the spring equinox. This will begin with the first full moon in March on March 2nd and end with the second full moon in March, March 31st. And these two powerful and beautiful full moons flank the spring equinox, which is my personal favorite time of year. The retreat is called Seeds of Intention, Spirit of Love. Seeds. Think about seeds in every aspect. So this time of year, being someone who likes to eat from my own backyard, to eat fresh, to eat real, to eat organic, and to preserve so that I can eat in the winter. Now I start thinking, what am I going to plant in my garden this year? And soon it'll be time to start seeds indoors so we can plant outdoors. Additionally, we plant seeds of intention. Seeds of intention. What do you want to manifest in your life? Seeds of intention, spirit of love, pouring love on those seeds of intention as well as the seeds and the plants in your garden is the way to make everything flourish and to manifest. And I also think of the womb as a seed. And many of us carry our emotional health is sometimes rooted in our experiences in the womb and 6 years age and before. So there's a lot of healing work that can be done around the womb, the divine feminine, forgiveness. So in this retreat, the number one thing about Seed Healing Community, which is this Facebook group that you have visited, is community. How can we really be a community which supports one another? Sometimes making change for the better. We might want to be healthier. We might want to be free from pain. We might want to increase our income or change our diet. And sometimes it can be overwhelming and daunting. And even myself, I've been in health and wellness all of my life. I've had a generally healthy diet and healthy life, but I've had some pretty bad habits and I cling to them and I resist change. Sometimes all it takes is just stocking the pantry in a little bit of a different way and maybe using a food processor or a blender instead of a skillet, and we might resist that change. So the idea here is to come together as a community, to lend support for all aspects of living a healthy and adventurous lifestyle. I am exceedingly grateful through some mentoring work that I have been doing with author and healer Nikki Scully. Excuse me while I get a couple books. I have become a part of a global community, and I've begun to see how technology can actually help us connect in positive ways for like-minded people to support the lifestyle and the changes that we wish to happen. So this is Nikki's latest book, Sekhmet, Transformation in the Belly of the Goddess, and it has transformed me. Now, the biggest thing it does for us when we open and surrender to the work is to discover our fears, and with Sekhmet's help, to devour them, to overcome them, to transform them, that we might reach our highest potential. And so in this group, And it's all about community. I am not the leader. I had a great idea. I have a great idea. I have a beautiful dream, but it is nothing without many others coming to the table, lending our ideas, sharing our ideas. There's no one healthy diet. There's no one perfect supplement. There's no right path exactly for anyone, but sharing and helping to navigate the choices, discovering what works for you by being presented with a lot of terrific knowledge and information from some extremely talented people. The list of presenters is growing. We have Christine Simmons of Wellspring Valley, acupuncture and Chinese medicine, and beautiful soul who will join us from her travels in Asia at the beginning of the retreat. And we have Janice Veach, who is an amazing Kundalini teacher, Egyptian Mystery School. Her path is so incredible right now, and we're so blessed to have her. We have Ellen from Footprints Farm, who will talk about real food. And we have Carla Palua, who is a Pittsburgh native and amazing soul, teaches yoga and massage. And her thing is the red tent and supporting and nurturing women in that way. We have Janet McKee of Sonneview Farms, who is a health coach and also grows organic food and knows how to heal the body with food. And I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, and I should have written this down, but the group is growing and growing. In addition to the presenters that we will have to share their expertise and knowledge, every single person who comes to this group has something to share and something to offer. And I want to know, what's your story? That's a question, isn't it? Do you journal? If so, I invite you prior to March 2nd, prior to this retreat starting, to get out your journal or journals. I have several, and I love my journals. I love my Ganesha and my peacock. And these are ones that I have already filled up with my works and my studies in the last 11 years, I think I've been journaling. So I went back and I read my journals. And it is an empowering thing to do. Sometimes it's really important to take a look at where we've been so that we can be grateful for all that we've learned, all that we've accomplished, and we know where we want to go from here. I really invite you to revisit your journals if you have some. If you don't, maybe sit down and write your life story. Just a chapter or whatever stands out the most to you. Sit and write your life story. Where do you come from? What have you been through? How has it shaped you? And from there, throughout the course of this month, I invite you also to go and pick up a journal and designate it just for this work, just for this seeds of intention, spirit of love. And this can be your book, but the real point is that we are the creators of our destiny. We can truly speak our life into existence. And I am doing this now. I've seen how I've grown in courage and how things that used to be ideas or dreams are now the present, the I am. And I believe in my own power and potential to make a difference. And sometimes when you think about making a difference in something like healthcare, it can be daunting and overwhelming. We've got a really broken system, a really broken system. And so in addition to this online retreat, We are opening a physical healing co-op, seed healing co-op in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania, in the Laurel Highlands. And we are inviting all types of natural healthcare and alternative healthcare practitioners to join us, to share the space on a regular basis, or even to come in for special events and workshops, or even to join our virtual online community and share your expertise in that way. We need help to attract these professionals. So if you know someone looking to expand their practice, please send them our way. We are then going to establish a nonprofit which will serve as a bridge between alternative and conventional medicine. And you are witnessing the birth of this. It's an exciting journey, and I'm so happy that you're joining, and your energy is relevant and important and valuable and appreciated. And so in the course of this month, we're going to write our story together. And we're going to impact one another, and we're going to impact our planet, and we're going to do it with love and dedication. So before we part for today, I just wanted to share just a little page of my latest journal, which I started on September 30th, 2017, on the heels of the autumn equinox. And now we're coming into the spring equinox. And I had been to a retreat with Nikki Scully in Canada for Sekhmet. It was to dive into those Sekhmet work. And I traveled with my friend Janice, who will commit to this retreat for us. And being with her and seeing her dedication to her own daily practice and seeing the fruit in her life inspired me for the first time to begin a 40-day sadhana, which is simply a practice and a dedication. And the purpose of my sadhana was for financial abundance. I have blocked financial abundance all of my life. I feared success, love, acceptance, and community. And I didn't know that I was self-sabotaging my own dreams and visions. So I'm so thankful for everyone who's been a part of this transformation. And we're always changing. So it's ongoing. But I just wanted to read this, the intentions that I set when I began that 40-day sadhana. And that's a matter of maybe chanting a mantra every day, which I chose the Hara Gobinde, and I'll share that too. And maybe a physical practice, something that you do every day at the start of your day for yourself and with an intention. So I invite you to think about that as we come into this retreat. It is my intention to sharpen my focus, to open to true abundance, to adopt a daily practice, to fulfill my soul's purpose for being, to open to love, to heal myself every day, to pour love and compassion on myself and others every day, to receive gifts and wealth from every direction, to be a blessing to my daughters, to pray for my daughters, which I always have, but to pour love and compassion on my daughters, to pray for healing for the Earth Mother and her people, to travel to Egypt. This Egyptian course that I've been on wants me to go back to my lineage, to my roots, and to travel to Egypt. To have my 2018 calendar published by October 31st, 2017. I didn't want to read that one, and when I read it, and it's now February 2018, and the calendar isn't published, I forgive myself for that. There are many factors that have resulted in that not happening, and I literally had to forgive myself. I have been beating myself up all of my life. I am good at it. And I wept bitterly during the course of this sadhana when I saw how I beat myself up. And I will not do it anymore. So I forgive myself that my calendar isn't up and it's coming. And if you want to come and hang out with me, come and hang out with me. It doesn't have to be on the calendar, but the calendar's coming. To be debt free, to be a philanthropist. And I chose the Hara Gobinde. And the Hara Gobinde is a mantra to eliminate karmic blocks, past errors, to balance brain hemispheres, and to purify the magnetic field, to bring compassion and patience. And practicing this 15-minute sadhana every day really manifested deep releases coming out. I was actually very surprised at the power of this daily practice. So we will invite you to adopt your own daily practice, and that's part of the purpose of inviting you to join in a 30-day retreat with us, to commit 30 minutes a day to loving yourself, to healing yourself, to knowing what you want to manifest in this world, and to sharing your gifts, your talent, your love, and your story with this community. We are community, and you fit in. So before we go, I'm just going to read the Hara Gobinde. It's 7 names of the divine and 7 attributes of the divine. Gobinde, sustainer. Mukande, liberator. Urare, enlightener. Apare, infinite. Hariyam, destroyer. Kariyam, creator. Nirame, nameless. Akame, desireless. And that mantra worked wonders for me. And beginning tomorrow morning, I am going to embark on another 40-day sadhana, going back to this Hara Gobinde. So anything that I can do to help you on your journey, simply reach out. And I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to see where this leads us, where this leads our community and our world. So thank you. Thank you for being a part of it. And look at the links below to sign up for the 30-day retreat, to sign up to join us at our grand opening, March 16th through 18th, and to sign up to journey with us to Peebles, Ohio, to Serpent Mound, March 23rd through 25th. These are all surrounding the spring equinox. These are spring equinox moments to be celebrated. And the Serpent Mound event I'm so excited about. It is bringing together grandmothers from around the world in a sacred place for blessing the seeds and the water and sharing seeds. So look at all these events a little bit deeper. Join us when you can, and be with us here online when you can. Many blessings and much love to all of you. Namaste.